talking about Plato and Aristotle in academies for centuries. Now, we repeat a little bit one black thinker talking about decolonization, and 5 minutes later, it's already too much.
Yeah.
It's already too long. And I would say if you have that energy against that kind of repetition, let's start where the problem really resides. Let's go and shackle Plato, that is the still authority of Plato, Aristotle, Descartes, and so on in the university. If you want to keep Fanon in the list, keep it, but begins where power lies, not where power is being resisted. And the other thing is that Sylvia Winter, who is a magnificent scholar, is one of my main theoretical interlocutors, is just an amazing theoretician. Once told me in conversation with her, very humble, she said, Nelson, we cannot be, I mean, I didn't see anything like this in the conversation, but she just put it, we cannot be sort of jealous of like Fanon, Césaire, these figures. This is a major intellectual that will blow anyone's mind. Yes. She tells me, we cannot be jealous because they lived in a particular point in time.
Yes.
Right? Okay, they lived where they experienced a fundamental fracture of the system of modernity coloniality and open up. They witnessed it and they responded. And what they produced there at the moment of that opening is like if you have a body, you're sick, suddenly there is an opening, and some doctors see it, they were generous enough to pass that knowledge of what they saw. And we keep seeing it, but you know, we lost, that moment is there, we keep seeing the fractures, but that moment was so brutal for modernity that it produced this kind of, so it's not only about these people, it's about a moment, a time, a generation that was able to enlighten the colonial aspect of modernity. So wherever modernity is showing that colonial aspect, yes, that's why these figures keep coming on, and it's a way of building from what your ancestors have sort of have said. And finally, when you mention about war, you know, war, that some people go through war, and then the people who are talking about war is the people who have not gone through war. Fanon is one of those figures who went to the Second World War against the Nazis for the French, and then rejoined a liberation war against the French for the Algerian. So already that, and that's part of that wealth of experience, and it is in face of that brutal coloniality, the war never stops. Right? And that's why violence is always preserved there as a counter. So I think that there are so many reasons why he has kept to being one of those ancestors, because he provided that knowledge, and we can be in a critical conversation building from him.
But I'm taking that, I'm sorry, there's so many hands, there's a forest of hands, there's a forest of future discussions and engagements. Thank you everyone here for the participation, and carry on talking and fighting.
Thank you.